In the book of Ephesians, the word says, "For by grace are you saved through faith, and it's not of yourself, lest any man shall boast." This grace is what God has already done for you, independent of anything you did, independent of you being good or bad or any works of yourself. It's what God has made available for you, what he's already done, what Jesus did through the death, burial, and resurrection on the cross to pay for your healing, for your prosperity, pray for your deliverance. He paid the price for all that. That's God's grace. You didn't do nothing to earn that or to deserve that. He did that independent of you, even when you were stuck in your sin and didn't even think about him. So grace is God's part. Now, faith is your part. Faith comes from the word of God. So you got to develop your faith. Actually, you already have faith as a fruit of the Spirit if you're born again. But it's got to be developed. It's got to be practiced. You got to develop your belief in what he's already done. That's faith. So grace is God's part. Faith is your part. So if grace is God's part, then what is your faith? Lays hold of grace. Faith brings into manifestation what grace has made available. Your faith appropriates what grace has made available. Your faith doesn't make God do nothing. It's already done by grace. You see? So you don't pray asking God to do something that he's already done and made available by grace. Faith is laying a hold of what he's already done, and you get faith through the word. That's why God has already made available. But for you to get it in your life, it takes faith is your positive response to what grace has made available. Your faith doesn't make God move or get or do nothing. He's already done it by grace, but it appropriates what he's already done. And you have to balance that. Your response to what God has already made available by grace is what starts the transfer of those things from the spiritual realm into this physical realm. You got to understand that, or you will mix it up. And if you mix it up and don't have a right understanding of it and appropriate your faith to get the grace, then you won't see the benefits and the manifestations in your life here in this physical realm of what grace has made available, what Jesus has made available. God bless.